Hello and welcome back to another episode of Canada in Hearts of Iron 3. I'm Robot Genie, and good news, I found out what's going on here. Apparently this is Newfoundland and Labrador? Something like that. I don't know. It's Newfoundland. And yeah, the United Kingdom gave this to Canada in 1949 after World War II. So, yep, Canada, I kind of thought the United Kingdom wasn't there. Canada does own that. Just not in this part of the game. Okay, yeah, we'll lose one descent to have our party gain some stuff. Sounds fine by me. Light cruiser design allows me to construct coastal forts. Yeah, but forts aren't that big of a deal for us, right? Oh no, I don't think so. And the reason that I don't think they're such a big deal is, well, nobody should be over here anyway. And if someone's over here, the US will help us. US will save us, right, US? You better save us. That's what you're here for. That's what you're good for, is not allowing people in our country. I kind of just want all of these warfare tactics. Desert warfare, maybe not as useful, but you know, we don't really know where we're gonna attack over here, so we're gonna invade somewhere through here, and the best place to do that may be to create a beachhead and come up through Italian Africa and then invade Italy, and in which case, which kind of really happened, and in which case there's a lot of desert here, so. I mean, fighting the Italians would certainly be fun. Now, how is my diplomacy? Well, we're really close to joining the Allies. And let's see, if I try to declare war on Venezuela, we are just so far away from being able to declare war on Venezuela. Wait, I wanna be in the Commonwealth of Nations. I wanna be with South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, and Great Britain. That sounds good. Oh, we're even allied. Why can't I join the faction? Because our neutrality is too high. Right. That's annoying. The United States won't ally me. I think the United States is gonna turn Axis and just invade me. Okay, Canada. Like, oh no. Yeah, we'll just do this 25% chance of something happening that it apparently doesn't report. That's alright. Oh, we won! We won the combat. I guess that was really easy. Maybe we should get some more cav units to handle more of these Canadian dissidents. Because we know Canada and all their rebel problems. I don't know, maybe they really do have rebel problems. I guess we'll do some anti-aircraft guns too, because the support units are all the same. At some point here we should maybe start building some units. Nah, not yet. What is it? War is not even at least another year. We have time. We have time to prepare. Supply throughput. Maybe we'll go there. Bombers. Now, I don't think we'll do the destroyer thing, but I don't think. See, we can purchase these design designs from our allies once we're allied, and for pretty cheap. And so I don't really see the big need to develop our own like aircraft designs rather than just buying them from another country that has more research points than us. But I think what might still affect the aircraft we buy is our doctrines, so we might want to look at doing some of the doctrines still. Now, I'm not entirely sure. I think in the base game you get the doctrine of whatever country it was when you bought the design. But I've always been a little bit unsure on that one, and whether it'd still be good to research the doctrines even after you buy the design or not. Wow, we actually have... Oh no, that's Battleship Task Force Doctrine. I think we actually have some research into... Oh no, not into capital ships. We don't have... That might not be bad. Just ship construction material. That sounds pretty reasonable. Potentially we'll get some submarines. And like I said, like I've said before, I'm not really sure where we're gonna go on all that front. Part of it is gonna be determined just by how much extra leadership points I feel like are lying around, because the real important stuff is here, and everything else is extra. And in the land doctrine, we want the land doctrine stuff. We want artillery training, tank crew. We're not going to have tanks. Special forces, yes, definitely. Infantry support of tank. Looks like we can't research that anyway. I mean, we don't... Yeah, I mean, we just... This is for armored stuff. We don't really have... Whoa! I'm looking at all this on speed 5, and then... it looks like the Spanish Civil War is over. Yeah, the Spanish state came into power. Soviet Union has announced the Great Purge. Oh, lovely. Yeah, so the Spanish state now exists. India's chillin'. And, the United Kingdom's contemplating taking over the rest of Ireland. And we're just sitting here as Canada. Doing some research, you know? Why not, right? Why not? We built some convoys here, and we're getting some industrial capacity. Extra industrial capacity will be really nice, because if there's one thing the Allies have is a ton of resources. So you can actually use all the industrial capacity you create. Great, and I gotta place it somewhere. That's right. I can't just create. Now, there is actually an argument that there is no benefit to stacking industrial stuff, because if you get strategic bombers coming after you, they can just, if it's all in one province, they can just wipe it out. But then again, we're Canada, and we don't really expect to be attacked on our mainland here, so I don't feel bad about grouping it. So now we have 37 IC. Or, these probably aren't even live yet. Oh, well, they're live now. Well, that one's live. This one's live. So is that one. So what do we have now? We have 39 IC now. Pretty good. Our dissident is going down. That's also nice. Now we're not... Oh, restructuring the army. What's this about? This decision can be used to switch between a standing army and a drafted army. Okay. We probably want a standing army, right? Rather than a drafted one? Or could Canada even survive without the draft? Just like our population doesn't... It's not huge, right? We are no Russia, that's for sure. What are these prefab harbors? Naval base efficiency. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what that does. So we're gonna choose it. Yeah, we'll just do it. Let's see what happens. We're gonna restructure the army. Now, I'm expecting another decision to come up, because that was just a checkbox. We got some good manpower here. It's going up. I mean, it's actually not great, but it's okay. It's okay. For instance, Spain starts with like 320, so they started with about double what we got. I think I would like to stockpile some supplies, honestly. So let's put a little bit into supplies, get that number up. Not anything excessive, but just try to work on it, you know? Being able to build infrastructure might not be a... Can I build infrastructure? I haven't even checked what Canada's infrastructure looks like. It's actually pretty good. Well, I mean, not up here, but who the hell goes up there anyway? Even the Canadians don't go up there. Yeah. So yeah, we can build infrastructure. That's good. Actually, maybe what we want is let's connect to the port. Why not? I feel like that is good. I mean, we're already connected anyway, but let's increase the infrastructure around here a little bit. And I mean, yeah, it's pretty good all over the place here. Canada has done a good job. We can't really see how the U.S. is, but it's probably fine. It's probably good. Oh wow, infrastructure costs a lot here. I don't remember it costing that much. Maybe we won't do that. We have laid down the... Okay, our people are trained to fight, but they can return to their civilian life while we are at peace. That sounds... I mean, that sounds fine. What are all those things? Oh. It's research completing. It's like, what is going on here? So our industrial capacity should have gone up, potentially. Maybe. Looks like our espionage is still pretty high. We can probably drop it down a little bit. Now, we have a ton of officers. Yeah, we have too many. I think when I start producing units, we're going to need more. But since I'm not producing units, right now it's not making a difference. Now, we can probably queue up this stuff. Assault weapons. Bridging equipment. We want bridging equipment. Yeah, we just want to make sure that we're getting everything that we need to get to be effective. Officer training. Yes. Security training. Yes. I guess we could maybe do some research. Some infantry warfare research might be okay. Yeah, maybe. Maybe some naval engineering research. secret. We're probably not going to do any of that. We won't be making any nukes. Casualty trick bag, combat medicine, those things sound good. The synthetic oil plants. Energy to oil. That sounds really good. Plus 100%. That's pretty good. So I think that maybe that's fine. Oh, what's inefficient research? Bridging equipment. Why? What year was bridging equipment? Oh, it's 1939. But then again, we have 32 projects queued. So by the time it becomes up front, I think. So if you don't know, it's considered inefficient research if it's more than 1 year ahead of time. So if it's a 1939 technology and you're in 1938, it's considered just fine. It's just normal. It's on time. So it'll be fine starting at that. Looks like our industrial capacity went up from those researches being complete. That's good. Our our neutrality is not changing. Oh, it looks like if we restructure the army again, it'll change it back from civilian. So I think that's just how it is. It would have been nice if it had told me which one we were on to begin with, rather than having me guess and then have it change to just the opposite one. But you know, whatever. It's fine. We'll deal. Yeah, we're just running at max speed here. Just kind of, you know, it's the build up to the war. We're waiting for things to happen. Oh, we got people mobilizing. What is going on here? Whoa. So it looks like, oh yes, it looks like the Empire of Japan is invading the Republic of China, and people are coming to their aid. Republic of China is probably screwed. They're normally screwed, and it looks like did Xinjiang invade Zvetsenmai, or the opposite way around? It kind of looks like it. Everything looks pretty samey over here. Everybody's being all nice and cordial to each other so far. We all know that won't last. These crazy Europeans. They're nothing like us Canadians. All we do is fight rebels. Fight rebels, not other countries. That's Canadians. Canada's like whole peace deal. I guess that'll be enough, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. We're doing a couple rounds of industrial capacity, maybe some more, and then we'll start doing some divisions. So what can we even build here? A horse tow support. What about an infantry support? What about an infantry support? Yeah, whoa. Wait, what about an infantry support? So there's horse-towed support brigades. Okay. What about just straight up normal support brigade? I mean, I guess it can be horse-towed, right? Well, that's a truck-towed support brigade. Is that kind of the type of thing that supports the infantry? I mean, I guess truck-towed would support an infantry battalion. Is it any better to have the truck-towed than you know what? Probably the truck-towed is focused around all these technologies, and the horse-towed is focused around all these technologies. that's kind of what would make sense to me. Yeah, that makes sense to me. So we're gonna use horse toad then in our armies. That's probably. So what would we want? We'd probably want one set that is 3 infantries and 1 horse toad. Okay, operational doctrine. We're gonna go human wave. Oh, so I think each time we choose one of these, we get to unlock one more level in these doctrines. Right. Okay. So it's not a combined thing. So like we had human wave doctrine of 1930 here. Well, now if we choose human wave again, we can research defense in depth, and then that replaces deep operation. So it's not like all of them combined. You just get, it's like one or the other. Oh, I see. Okay, that's kind of cool. We want human wave. We're gonna continue doing that. Now what else? Yeah, so we probably want a couple brigades of infantry with horse toad support, and then you know, perhaps we want these assault guys in. So, well, how does that change everything? Combat width of 2, soft attack 10, defensiveness 12, toughness 6, max speed 4. Still the same max speed there. The infantry, it definitely adds more soft attack, adds more toughness and everything. Yeah, I think definitely the infantry attack's the way to go. Now, if we could also do this: 2 horse toad supports and 2 infantry regiments. It's 9,000 manpower, opposed to 11.5. No, we'll probably just go with the 3 and 1, and then we're gonna go with a couple of all marine regiments because those are really, well, they're not that good actually. If you look at them, they can move pretty fast, but their soft attack is pretty weak. Their hard attacks, their piercing attack. Is the other one have piercing attack? And their toughness and everything wasn't anything like this. I mean, if we look at the stats here, this group just looks way better than a set of marine regiments. It really does. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna use marines. They just don't look that good on paper. I know in the base vanilla game they're pretty good, but it didn't look that good right there. Not at all. So we're just waiting on Germany to start their aggression, really. And then we'll express our disapproval. The United States of America, they have decided to intervene in China. Japan and China are at war, and the US is intervening. Wow, okay. Okay, the United States, influenced by the German Reich, is, okay. Is maybe going to war with Japan already? I don't know. Share technology. How about they give me technology? Let me join your faction, Great Britain. I want to be part of the glorious allies. Glorious. Okay, I guess the Great Depression is fading, because the United States is preparing for war, and that's how in the United States we deal with depressions. We go to war, and yeah, and then over here in Canada, we are, I don't know, not doing much right now. The war hasn't started. Kind of boring before the war starts. But yeah, we're just ticking through stuff. Letting time go by. And yeah, I don't know. I think this is the end of the episode though. So yeah, if you're liking this series, make sure to like and or subscribe. I'll see you next time. Later.